reports. I don't do that. Okay, so here we go. Now, Kristen, I'm gonna I know Connie, you go ahead, you do whatever you need to do. Want me to go through?
We're good.
Okay. Okay, good.
I just want to disconnect from the other one. We're good.
That's right. Yes. Okay. So I have done a reading for you before.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Have you done a reading with Connie before?
No, I
Okay. I don't know if you've seen any of the other ones that we've done before this. So what we'll do is we'll go back and forth between the two of us. So Connie's going to get some stuff. I'm going to get some stuff. But I want to make sure that, because we have an appointment at 7 tonight. So I want to make sure that we're able to get through. We might be a little bit late. I'll text her if that's an issue. But I want to make sure we get to the information that you're looking for too.
Okay.
I know you had reached out and you said that you were having some issues and your guides just really came through for us to be able to work with you. So why don't you just give us a little overview of what's going on or how we can help you?
Well, there's just been a lot of stuff going on lately. We had some problems with the mortgage and are in trouble and possibly, it might get foreclosed on, but and then I just got a new job and I should be really happy about it, but instead I'm just like been really depressed because it's not exactly what I thought it was going to be, and just money's tight right now, and it's just a really stressful time right now.
Okay. All right. So we're going to go ahead and you kind of have an idea of how it works. So we're just going to check in for you, see what comes up. I'm not even going to go into all the details. We're just going to jump right in here. Okay, Kristen, I don't remember what came through in the reading that I did for you before. You have a grandmother that's in spirit?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did she come through for you before?
Yes.
Okay. Because she's just stepping forward and I feel like you have other loved ones as well. There is a grandfather or male energy that steps forward too. That's on the other side that jumps in to help you. I feel like they're working on like behind the scenes. Here's my question for you though. They're showing me something and I don't know, I'm sorry, I don't know if you're going to like this or not, but I don't know if if you're going to be able to hold on to the house. I keep being shown like holding on to the house, but I don't know if you guys are going to be able to. So I'm showing like to let go. If you guys are meant to hold on to it or to keep it, that things are going to resolve and work themselves out. If they don't, I feel like there's some reason for it. They keep showing me like some reason where it would work out in your favor in another way, like later on. Okay. So I think you had said something in the original email about, I don't remember what it was, or the message that you sent was something about needing an attorney.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because that was the other thing too. So if there is anybody out here that watches this, what kind of an attorney would you need to help you with this?
Probably a real estate lawyer.
Okay. So if anybody knows a real estate attorney or somebody that would be able to help you guys to work through this. There was some mix up with paperwork.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it was? Okay. Do you know what the mix up was?
There was just a lot of stuff at that time, and paperwork got misplaced, like about like mortgage payments that were supposed to be deferred during COVID. So that just caused like a lot of miscommunication and kind of state that we're in right now.
Okay, they just flashed in something with being able to show proof of that.
Mhm.
Going back, I don't know if you reached out to somebody, if you were trying to get help from someone, but I just saw showing proof
Mhm.
and being able to show that you guys were trying to make an effort. But I don't know if it's too late. I'm hearing like, I don't know if you're going to be able to resolve this. I'm so sorry, Kristen. I really don't. The energy of it for me is more about letting go. That's what I keep hearing, of letting go. And not trying to hold on so tight to the outcome. Do you guys have, I'm being shown of somebody else stepping forward and helping you with this. And I don't know if it will be somebody helping you guys financially to be able to help to resolve this, or somebody stepping forward to help you of having a place where you guys would be able to go if you're not able to stay there. Does that make sense, Tink?
Yes, that's exactly what I was getting. I feel like there is a place where you can stay, like you already have a plan B of where you could go. If something should happen, you don't keep the house, and it feels like family. Do you guys have a plan B of where to stay?
No, honestly, we don't. We don't really have. We have family, but not that would be able to accommodate us.
Because I agree with Twink. I feel like there is someone who's going to be able to help you one way or the other, either financially or being able to for a place to stay. But it feels like somebody mismanaged the money, honey. Like I feel like somebody was supposed to pay it or something and didn't pay it or something like that.
Yeah,
Is this
it's
relating? Sorry, is this relating to your husband
my fiance.
or fiance? Okay, I'm sorry. Was he supposed to pay it and you thought it was being paid and he didn't? Because that's what it feels like. It feels like, so that's probably why I don't think they're, because it's not like it was a mistake on the mortgage company's end. I feel like there was a mismanaging of money and you thought something was being paid and it wasn't.
Mhm.
Okay. And then who owns their own business? Is this you or your fiance?
We don't own our own business.
Did one of you two at some point?
He had kind of his own business a long time ago, but it wasn't. I don't know. It was kind of more like a side thing.
Was it construction or doing something with construction or building or doing something with building? Because somebody owns their own business, having to work with something with construction or had a house built or something with construction. Who do you know someone now who owns their own or who does something with construction or does something with building?
Mm-mm.
Okay, there's definitely something with this because that one was really clear because they show me pylons like construction. So maybe this will make sense. I got property, something with a family home or something with family home, owning a business, Sherry or Sharon. So I don't know if do you know a Sherry or a Sharon?
Um, no, I mean, not that owns a business.
They may not be related, like both. Who is Sherry or Sharon?
I have a friend named Sharon.
Okay, so this might be connected to her. So keep that in mind. She may know someone, maybe it might be a loved one on the other side. I'm not sure, but it definitely, that one was really clear. So I know it goes somewhere. And then Diamond, which might have relate to your fiance with being engaged. And then something with October. There's going to be some shift and change in October because they show me pumpkins. That's my symbol for October. And is somebody having a baby or just have a baby?
Not that I
Who
know
you
of.
know?
Mm-mm.
Because they show me a baby bottle. You're not wanting more kids, right?
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any kids.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. So do you want more? So you want kids?
I wanted, but I've been told I haven't been able to have any.
Okay. So that may be part of it because I literally heard lollipop and baby bottle. So that could be partly of what's on your mind too, of this as being somewhat some sort of an issue. And then Karen or Carrie, something being burned or burnt, I'm not sure. And then somebody with diabetes or something with a sugar issue. Is there someone on the other side who would have had a sugar issue connected to you or your fiance?
Possibly.
I feel like this is someone who you would know.
That I would know.
Yeah, I feel like you would know about it. Like they would have had like diabetes or something with a sugar issue.
Okay. Yeah,
Um,
I'm not sure.
okay. Do you know someone now who would have had a sugar issue, who has diabetes or a sugar issue?
No, I don't know anyone now.
Okay, so go ahead, Twin, because this is definitely someone they're trying to get to someone. I'm not sure if it's someone who can help you or where they're going with this. Okay, sorry, real quickly. As far as the mismanaging of the money with your fiance, honey, is this an issue with you two right now moving forward?
No, we communicate really well and we've been talking about stuff. So no, I don't see it as an issue.
Okay. Okay, well, that's good. Okay, go ahead, Twink.
So do you have there's a mail that's on the other side that's coming through for you. And I don't remember if when we did the reading, is there like someone that's like a dad energy that's passed or a relative of yours that's passed? It's like a dad.
No, not like not for me, not like a dad.
Because there's a mail that keeps trying to come through that would have had like a tragic passing. Is it on your fiance's side?
I was just gonna say it could be his dad.
Okay, that's the dad that's trying to come through.
Yeah, there's a
Okay.
dad. Mhm.
Okay. So I feel like the reason he's coming through is to acknowledge that he is trying to help you guys with this. There's something from the past that I keep being shown. Here's the thing too, with your fiance, like there's something that needs to get cleared up, okay, with energetically.
Mhm.
This is an issue. So this isn't like what, because one of the cards that I'm being shown, and I'm sorry, but I have to tell you this. So it says Two of Air. It says it's like pretending there isn't a problem and there's like a stalemate. So there's something going on where either you don't have all the information or something wasn't being conveyed, but that's what I'm being shown. And this is from the past too. So to me, what it feels like is there's something kind of catching up or something kind of coming forward now that needs to be resolved, that needs to be done properly or done right to correct something from the past. Okay. It can be, but I feel like all of this stuff needs to be put out into the light so that it can be like the truth. It's like the truth needs to be revealed for the situation. And I feel like to be able to have that discussion and have the conversation, whatever that is, for both of you, like just to allow that information to come forward. That's what I just keep having, this open communication and dialogue between the two of you. I feel like that's going to make a big difference too going forward. Being able to say, you know what, whatever the issue was, this was a mistake, or you know what, we'll do what we can to see if we can fix it at this point. But again, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to, because I don't know if it's like there's something with documentation or being able to prove that you took care of something that you were supposed to take care of before it was too late. And I don't know if you have all that information, or there may be a way to like try to do, there's something with like an emergency injunction. I don't know what that means, or being able to put some kind of paperwork through with the court. I'm not sure if you've called to find out if that's something that you can do, or, you know, to like, I'm sure you guys have, but to like work with them on this. But then I was being shown, if that's the case, you may not be able to turn it around. Going forward, that's what I keep being shown, is that you can change things energetically. You can turn things around energetically, but there has to be transparency, is what I'm hearing. So be open to that going forward. It's like, this is like a turning point. It's like a crossroads for both of you. And then the next card that comes through too is events that happen very quickly, review your options and creative solutions. So there's some creative solutions that are coming through too, which your loved ones on the other side are trying to help you with. It's one of the reasons too, like I feel his dad is coming forward. Is there with him, is there a tattoo connection at all? Do you know?
Not that I'm aware of. Like, I don't think his dad had any tattoos.
Okay, has he thought about getting tattoos at all or gotten a tattoo? Because that would be his dad's way of just acknowledging, knowing about it and seeing his tattoos. Okay. The next card is, this to me feels connected to the issue going on for you with work. This is the Four of Water. It's discontentment, boredom, like not realizing, and it says missing an opportunity. Open your eyes to the possibilities. So even though it's not what you want, I still feel like it's a good fit. I feel like it's like, it just needs a little bit of time. Give it a little bit of time, give it a little bit of an adjustment. We are in retrograde right now. So like the energies are just like off the charts weird, right, Connie? I mean, we just,
Yes.
my computer's all weird. Everything is just like upside down and backwards right now.
Mhm.
Give it a little bit of time to even out and work itself out. I do feel like it will. And I actually feel like it is a good opportunity. I keep just hearing it's a good opportunity for you to learn. It may not be where you stay. You may move to another position, but it's like you're going to learn some things while you're here. So just kind of take what you can from it. And just think of it as, it's like, this is where I am right now. This is just temporary. It's not forever. But I do feel like it's going to be beneficial, and there may be some movement within your position where other people move. So that something else may shift where you will have, the ability to kind of change some of your job stuff. I don't know what that means. Like your job responsibilities may shift to
Okay.
make it even better for you. Okay. The Nine of Fire card says, don't give up, this is protect that which you have created, have courage and believe in yourself. So this is for both. This is for the house and this is for you guys, but just trust and know if you guys are meant to keep the house, you're going to. If you're not, lovingly, I know that is so hard to do, lovingly release it and let go. And energetically, if you guys are meant to, that money, trust me, will come back to you. Okay. If that is meant for you to have it back, even if you don't get to keep the house, the money will come back to you in another form or another way. It always does. And then the overall card is the King of Earth. This is the Midas touch. So this is like, letting you know, like money, this is a very positive card because this is overall. To me, this feels like dad too, helping again with money situation. But this is about abundance coming in. So this could be like a last ditch type of thing, like a Hail Mary almost is what I'm being shown, like at the last hour or something to that effect. Either way, it's still going to work out in your favor. I'm still being shown, because this card comes up. This is a successful time, accept the opportunities you're offered, and the Midas touch. This is where, it's kind of like whatever you touch turns to gold type of a situation. So just be aware, changing your thought process on what's happening and shifting it to, okay, how can we, see the benefit? Who can we talk to? Just keep asking your angels and your guides to bring forward options and opportunities. Because I mean, and even with that one lady too with the car, I haven't even posted it yet, but she ended up figuring something out, and she's getting a car within a couple of days after we did that. So it's like
Amazing.
I know, I'm so excited. I can't wait. I have to do the energy forecast video. I didn't get a chance. So yeah, so things can shift very quickly, and that's really what I'm being shown here. So, don't give up. Okay.
Okay.
All right, Tinkerbell, go ahead.
No, I totally agree with everything that you said. In fact, the cards, so first of all, this is an opportunity for some reason to get with more like-minded people. Maybe it may have something to do with reaching out in the community or an outreach program or something like that. But then you got the Two of Summer and Nine of Summer, which Two of Summer, this is the lovebird card. You're falling in love or experiencing a deepening of emotion in your current relationship. Marriages or romantic partnerships in distress can still be saved. Don't give up. So I feel like, yes, and I get chills on that. And because you got the Nine of Summer right next to there, which is basically the Nine of Cups in the original tarot, which is your wishes are going to come true. And it says, now's the time when your dreams come true. Don't worry about how this will happen. Just give gratitude to God for all that you have and all that's yet to come. And then there is a 10 of Winter, which is an ending card, an ending of relationships or a project or something like that. I'm not saying this is the end of the relationship, but it goes in line with what Twinkle was saying about the house, honey, that it may be like giving, and I heard like a long-lived dream or something like that. Or is this, I keep hearing a family house. Was this his family house or yours?
No, it was not a family house. He purchased it when he was pretty young, so he's had it a long time.
But did he have his family house? But did he have like another relationship or other like a family there living with? Like, was he in?
Oh, I lost you.
It's okay. She froze. Let's see. A family home. That's what I felt like. There was some family connection with it.
His ex-wife lives here with their daughter.
Okay. And then because of COVID, was there like supposed to be like some delay or something with payments?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. That's why. Okay. She'll come back on. I'm just checking in to see what else they're saying about that. Okay. Kristen, do you go ahead, Tinkerbell, you're back.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
It totally just wiped me out. I'm like talking, I'm like, you guys froze. Where are you guys? Hello. Was he married or something before, honey, or did he have somebody else living there before?
Yeah, he did.
Okay, because it felt like his family home, like it was his family home. Okay, so thank you. So all right, so going back to that, so I feel like that's what the ending is, honey, is of that house. And it might be maybe you two need your own energy, I don't know, together, and there's a reason why this is happening. So you just have to trust it, because it literally does say don't worry about how this will happen. So if you're, like Twink said, you said it beautifully, honey, if you're meant to have it, you will. If not, then you won't. Like something, then it's going to be something even better, because you do have 7 of Autumn, which is everything that you're putting into is going to come to fruition, whether it's that house or something better. And then in the relationship, I pulled some relationship cards. It's funny. It was forgiving and learning. As you release and heal the past, which is exactly what you got in a different deck, Twink, you experience more love in your present moments.
Heal the past. I just wrote it down.
Literally, look. Yeah.
So funny.
Yeah. It's exactly right. So I feel like this is a pattern that needs to be healed, that is going back to maybe things feel, and I don't know why, but something with your ex. And some of your exes people, this stuff, remember, you're not just going to come with your people, you're going to come with your friends' people, your exes' people. So they'll come through too. So the sugar, diabetes, all that could also go to your ex's side of the family as well, who's coming through. My heart just started racing. So there is somebody coming forward who feels like a male who would have had a heart issue as well. It's weird that it raced. So that was interesting. Like normally my heart will hurt. I'm sorry, honey, go ahead. Were you going to say something?
My fiance's father, we think, died of a heart attack.
Okay, so that's why. Yeah, because my heart just started racing all of a sudden and I got chills on that. So he's confirming that for you. Also, this is past life issues too that are coming forward, and karmic things too that are being healed as well. And plus your fiance is like a soulmate, kind of relationship that you've had past lives with. So, oh, pardon? Oh, I thought somebody was talking. Pardon?
No, sorry, I didn't say anything.
Oh, okay. Is someone there with you, honey?
Oh, my fiance is here. Sorry, let me shut the door.
Oh, no, you're fine. That's okay. That could be partly of what's going through, honey. If you're afraid of what's going to come through or him hearing, it can actually block some of the things from the reading. So I don't know. Are you a little afraid of what he might hear?
No, no, not at all.
Okay,
He was just
okay.
talking to his daughter, so I wanted to.
Got it. Okay. Anyway, so yeah, so I feel like this is all, part of, like Twink said, doing or what we were talking about with the card, like, but there's something with the past that needs to be healed as well. So there's some root, there's some pattern to take a look at to see if you feel like either things have been taken from you in the past, or, and that's what I feel the root is. So it may have to do with your ex or something like that. I'm not sure. Did you say you were married before?
I was married before, but I don't think it's about that, because that was a long time ago, and that tie has been severed, I guess you could say. But my most recent ex, like before my fiance, yeah, that was a hard relationship to
Okay.
end or whatever, because it was like a 7-year relationship, and he still tries to talk to me, so it would make sense, like I need to like completely cut that off.
I agree. That's exactly what it is. And I feel like there's something with that relationship too. There's an underlier. And once you clear that, then the other stuff will start falling into place now for you in your current relationship and your current situation.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go
I
ahead, Twink.
totally agree that there's something, because the heal the past was really very clear. So cutting cords for you, Kristen, you can cut cords with your ex and just saying, this is something I was teaching too in the coaching class that I did. I think you've taken classes with us before too with cords. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So with cord cutting, just saying, you know what, Archangel Michael, cut the cords, any residual cords from my ex, and fill that space with white light and unconditional love. Any cords that are no longer, good for me, that are not for my highest and greatest good, cut the cords and fill that space with white light and unconditional love. You can, and just like do like a meditation where you ask literally to say, okay, you know what, I want this energy to be released. And you'll feel if there's something that's like undone or something that needs to be said, you don't need to talk to him. You don't need to talk to the other person to do that. But that energy needs to get resolved, whatever it is. If there's any like something feeling like I didn't get to say this, or he didn't hear me, or whatever it is, write it down on a piece of paper and release it. And realize that when you do that and you're saying what needs to be said to the person, you can burn that piece of paper, you can rip it up or whatever, it goes into the universe and it changes the energy of things, and it actually will resolve. It can resolve. Most of the times it will resolve unless there's still more roots to it. But you'll feel a release, you'll feel better, you'll be like, oh, I got that off my chest, kind of a thing. It's like you need to get it out of your body a lot of times. There's something though that is sticking with me with your fiance, and I don't know if this has to do with his past relationship and his daughter, because I keep feeling like there's something with him, that there's energy stuck with him that is connected financially with the past as well.
Mm-hmm.
They keep bringing me to that, and so that's his work to do. So he needs to resolve that. And I feel like if he can, what is, I don't know if you feel comfortable, you don't have to share it. Is there something that is unresolved for him with that?
Well, there's a couple things.
Okay.
His ex is still on his health insurance, like mistakenly, but that's going to be resolved like within the month.
Okay.
And then, he pays a lot of child support.
Okay. Yeah, because there's something about that. And I feel like that energy like needs to be resolved. So even just asking the angels to help resolve that for everybody's highest and greatest good, because sometimes there can be like, resentment, and that can interfere in other ways, in other areas of your life. So for him to resolve that resentment, in his own mind. He doesn't have to talk to her, but working through that, saying, you know what, if he feels like he's paying so much, right? And that he may feel like, well, it's not going to his daughter, or whatever the issue is. Sending that out to the universe and saying, okay, resolve this, help align this. Trust and know that energy, again, it's energy, financial, money is energy. That will come back to him if it's meant to. It really, truly will. I know with my ex, I was really frustrated at one point with him, and for years with stuff that had happened with the kids and like things, him not paying. And I did a cord cutting on this, and it really, really shifted things. It actually shifted things for me, but it shifted things for him too. It was so like crazy wild how it ended up working. But I felt it, and I felt the shift, and it was like, it needed to happen. And it was a good thing. And so if he can do that too, or you can even ask the angels to help, or you can tell him about it, if he's open to it, to be able to shift that. And I feel like that may make a difference as well. Okay. Because there's unresolved energy there that needs to get healed.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Tinkerbell, anything else?
No, I totally agree with you. And just one more quick thing is the energy of the house, honey. And it may be subconscious with you, but if he stayed there with another family or his ex or something like that, there may be a feeling of not wanting to be there subconsciously, okay, which can actually repel and kind of push things away, you know. So that might be something to look at too, to see what are your feelings about the house truly. So I would, if you really truly want to, if you want to keep the house, I would suggest if you really love the house. I feel like you don't, though. I don't know. I feel like there is some feeling of not feeling like it's your house. I don't know.
A little bit, but
Yeah.
I do, the longer I'm here, I do love it. It's an old house, and like we've done a lot to it already. And I did actually sage a couple weeks ago, the whole house.
Good. Yeah. Yeah, because there's just a feeling of like I keep hearing something with the energy of the house. So and start shifting that and send love to the house and tell it. I just get resistance every time when I say it. So I feel like, honey, there may be something subconscious within you of resisting the house too.
Okay.
So sit with that and see how you feel, and just keep sending love over and over and over if you truly want to stay in the house, if that makes sense. But I know we do have to go. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome, Kristen. And I totally agree, Tinkerbell. That was amazing, because that is such a great thing. Go in the house and talk to the house, like go room to room.
Yeah.
And tell the house, please help us work on this, because we want to stay here.
Yeah.
You know, and thank the house too, because the energy that can shift it as well.
Yep.
Okay.
So even like cutting cords in the house, you know, any negative cords, and just send love to each room. Like go to each room and say, you know, thank you for all the memories that we've shared, all the memories that we're going to share, whatever it is, you know, but definitely do some healing work in the house too. That's a great idea.
Okay. Thank you so
All
much.
right, Kristen. You're welcome, honey. You take
Yeah,
care.
you're
okay?
welcome.
Keep us
too.
posted.
Bye.
Okay. Love you.
Bye. Love you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, honey.
Bye.